This is the Bush Whisperer coming at you from the Penguin Sanctuary. I'm about to take my little boy for some golfing. Thought I'd make a video on the way while I'm walking. Killing two birds with one stone is what it's about. Come to talk to you today about enjoying yourself. About making sure that you milk life for the maximum fun that it can provide you with. It's about following your joy. This is a video I'm going to enjoy making. For life is short. It's very easy. I hope I don't have nuts in my teeth. It's very easy to lose our way and to get all uptight or stressed over the things that haven't gone our way, to become unhappy or disillusioned by the dystopian world or the way of life. We're stuck in this financial pyramid of games, if I can call it that. And so it's important for us to be able to keep it real and to remember that there are fundamental forces working through us, and that in order to manifest the best, obviously gratefulness is a massive part, probably the most primordial of the emotional states. Though gratefulness does lead to joy, so one has to be open to joy. One has to actively seek one's joy. My little boy is seeking his joy actively now, and he's about to go and hit the golf ball, and he's going to enjoy hitting that golf ball. And this is why humans have hobbies, and why hobbies are such a big part of human life. If you ask people what it is they love, what they enjoy, they'll start talking about their hobbies most of the time. And so, unfortunately, we live in a world where most people's hobby is eating and sex. It's not much of a hobby, blessed be. And so it's the key to being able to relate and being able to find balance in life, is to find what it is that you enjoy doing, and by doing I mean something that you actively pursue, and do it. Don't hold back. Throw your heart into it. Excuse the camera bouncing there. And allow yourself to experience the fullness of it. For life is not what it seems. And the more that you act with joy, following joy. Thank you, Joshua.
Is that kind of me?
That was very kind of you. I'm very impressed. Chivalrous. Oh, you bumped my camera. It's okay though. We're good. Go ahead. That golf club makes me very nervous. He's got his 9-iron there. So he's going to be playing with his 9-iron today. It's a little chipper. Nervous because the 9-iron in a 6-year-old hand is equal to 15. 9 plus 6 is 15. That's 15 potential damage count by my math. So yeah, you got to follow your joy. You got to let your kids follow their joy too. It's very important. You got to allow yourself to do what it is that makes you work. By makes you work, I mean makes you feel like you're on some kind of a mission. Personally, I enjoy playing guitar. So I play guitar just for the joy of it. And I channel music because I enjoy that. And what else I enjoy is the occult. Now, people say that's not right. They say you can't enjoy your work that much. Well, I do love my work. I love talking to my clients. I love being there for my clients. Whoa! I find it very fulfilling to be able to make a difference in people's lives in a positive way. Josh, please go ahead. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. This is a public footpath. Respect. And, ooh, ouch, that was sore. Bumped my toe against something that I didn't want to bump it against. But I'm going to enjoy the experience of it not being sore in a few moments when the pain ends. So you've got to look at everything seeking the joy actively. If you get hurt, wait for the joy of the pain being gone. That's a good attitude to have towards life. And when you start to seek the joy in all the experiences that you've got around you, you start to multiply the joy. And then when you do what you enjoy it all the more. And so it's fundamentally important for us to be able to live in a state of joy. And the easiest way to do this is to follow your heart. So never ever deny your heart, your intuition and your instinct. When your heart says you want to go skydiving, go skydiving. That's what your heart says. If your heart says you want to go swimming out to sea, go swimming out to sea. I've done that. It's pretty scary, but it was pretty much fun as well. So I hope I can leave you with a little bit of inspiration to realize that life is just so preciously short. That any moment that you're wasting the opportunity to experience the fullness of joy is a moment that you're losing. I want you to write that down and remember it, because it's rather fundamental. It's rather fundamental to your path of awakening. The shaman understands the secret of joy, which is why the shaman are drawn to the rhythm as a meditation. Because of all the forms of meditation that there are, the one that you're most likely to enjoy is the one of music. Because it's so pacifying to the physical senses to enter into a state of rhythm that one can just lose oneself in the rhythm, literally lose oneself. And then the trance comes. So we've got to learn to be able to experience this fullness. We've got to learn to be able to be ourselves completely. And so this is the way. So next time you get an opportunity to do something that seems outlandish, but your heart is telling you to do it, do it. Before you know it, it's become a hobby. I wasn't planning on doing this series, but I actually enjoy making these videos. It started with me actually just wanting to set the record straight. People were talking about Kundalini, and I thought, well, I should share a bit of my experience. Been working with this for so many years. It'd be pointless to let people talk about it after they've read books about it. I should be explaining this from a more experiential perspective. And then I noticed there were other things that people were saying, and I thought, well, I may as well just clear the record. And then what really got me going was to see people trying to say that the astral and the etheric were synonyms for each other, at which point I had to draw the line and say, no. There's a serious need for someone like me, someone who's been doing this their whole life, lived the life, not through books, not through words, through actions, through training. And it turns out I've got myself a new hobby. And so this hobby has become almost, one could say, all-consuming. Give me that golf club. Walk ahead. Now, walk ahead quietly. Walk ahead quietly. So sometimes we've got to be strict with our little boy because he's starting to hit the path with the golf club. He's breaking this beautiful terrain, and this is a protected terrain. And as protected terrain, you're not supposed to disturb the nature. You start hitting the path, before you know it, the wind will blow at you. We get a lot of wind and you'll get soil erosion, moving it away. So I've got to teach him about respect, how to behave. So you've got to be able to enjoy yourself. But obviously the joy can't be at the expense of causing harm to the environment or others. Be quiet. So I'm going to start turning around and going home now, cancelling the day of golf for my boy because he didn't listen. So joy has got to be a sense of balance, but you've got to learn to enjoy yourself. You've got to learn to keep it real. You've got to learn to be true to what it is that's happening within you. And you've got to learn to be honourable. And when you add all of these together, you will find that you can milk joy from every situation. Like I'm even enjoying being disciplinarian with my son here. I asked him nicely a number of times not to damage the path, not to hit the path with his golf club, but he likes hitting it to see the sand flow. So without any further ado, I'm going to say to do. Have an absolutely gorgeous day. Enjoy the rest of your week, month, and don't forget to milk the joy from life. Because if you don't milk the joy from life, the joy will leave you behind. And then you'll be lost in a world of sorrow. And that won't do you or anybody else any good. This is the Bush Whisperer coming at you from the beautiful Penguin Sanctuary. Have a lovely day.